We'll go ahead and get a closer look for us here, and it's still in operation today. You can see the light going as we speak. We'll get a bit of a closer look at it just to see. Morning, everybody. As you can see, it's a rainy morning here in Prince Edward Island. We are heading to Prince Edward Island National Park. We are hoping to take in some nice sandy beaches and get some great views and just explore the coastline of the amazing national park here. Unexpected, you know, sandy beaches here on Prince Edward Island. But as you can see from the weather, not gonna get a whole lot of sunlight or even halfway decent weather today. So this is the one thing we were here to do. It's like the number one thing to do on the entire island. So we're still gonna do it, but we're gonna have to do it a different way to share it with you and to experience it ourselves. So we're gonna get up to the coast and we're just gonna drive along the coast. There are a couple of things I think we can see along the coast where we could drive and just see them by car and maybe stop out. I do have my rain gear on, so we can do a little bit of walking around outside. Share as much of it with you as I can, and if you think it looks nice in weather like this, you just have to imagine what it would be like if it was just 60 and overcast. It would look amazing. And then what if you got lucky and it was 75 and sunny? Amazing. We're not gonna get any of that today. So you're gonna see the park at its worst. And if you think it looks halfway decent, it's probably worth visiting. We're here on August 9th, 2023. It says it's 64 degrees, so I mean, for a rainy day it's warm enough, but not hot and sunny, not enough to go dip your feet in the water or anything. You're just gonna get wet whether you like it or not. So we're gonna continue on. We've been doing this you know, quick Canadian road trip here. We just spent last couple days in Nova Scotia. We did the Cabot Trail, and we went to Halifax and Lunenburg, and today we'll visit Prince Edward Island, and then the trip's going to start to end, and we're going to start heading back towards Maine, where we're staying this summer, and we'll see a few things along the way, and hopefully the weather does not follow us there. Okay, so enough of me talking. Let's get to some maybe halfway decent views today. Okay, so we're just gonna do this from the car because it's still raining, and we're not gonna go inside because I don't think you can go inside because you have to, there aren't rooms and stuff in here, so it's a business. But I believe you can just walk around the outside of the premises of it. This is Delvey by the sea. The sea would be behind us. You can't quite see it from there, but they are on a lake over here. This was built in 1895 by Alexander McDonald, who was a businessman, and he was one of the presidents of Standard Oil with John D. Rockefeller. Says he left his native home, doesn't say where his native home was in this, but and landed in Cincinnati, Ohio. So I don't know who leaves their native home and decides I can live wherever I want. I'm gonna live in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm from Ohio. I don't know why you'd want to live in Cincinnati, Ohio, but that's where he decided to live. And somehow he built this house here on Prince Edward Island. So it just says that Alexander McDonald, because he was so rich, he loved to travel and take vacations in places, and he had taken a vacation here in Charlottetown, which is the big city on Prince Edward Island, and liked it so much that he wanted to build a house here, and eventually went ahead and picked this area and built this house for his one of his many vacation houses. If you know anything about the Standard Oil Company, they had a lot of money, so this was the house that they built, and it is now run by a company as a resort here. So that's the first stop. Try to make the most of this trip as we can. So now we're gonna drive along the coast. Should get some cool beach views, and maybe we'll stop at some points along the way here and show you a little close-ups. So next, off to the beach. Okay, so we stopped at one of the beach. This is called Stanhope Beach. Looks like they got bathroom facilities here. So I can show you the park map while we're here. So we drove in here and stopped here to see Delve by the bay, or by the lake, right here. And now we've been driving along here, and now we're here at Stanhope Beach. We're going to continue on, I believe, yeah, there's the lighthouse here, and we're going to go all the way, as far as it'll let us go, at least, this way. And maybe hit up there's some sightseeing along the way. But I figured here I could stop and at least show you the coast, because I thought, since we're so close, since we are so close to the shore driving, that we'd get some beach views, but it's just, they keep mounds built up, I guess, to keep erosion and stuff like that back. So even when you're driving on the road, you can't really see the beach, at least not quite yet in this part. So this is just a quick walk in, and we can see the beach and you get an idea of what it's like. Should be getting to lower tide. It looks like there is a boardwalk here. There are a lot of hiking trails and things like that, so it would not surprise me if this boardwalk goes for quite a ways. It looks like there's a trail here. We've got a playground. I feel like one of those weather guys on the Weather Channel. This is Stanhope Beach, and besides a little bit of just junk on the shore, it's beautiful. And you get a lot of, and what we've noticed when we're up here in Canada is there is a lot of this red rocks and red sand. Even the roads are red. Our Airbnb host had a towel that we were allowed to clean our shoes off, and he said just for the red sand. So obviously it must be some type of Canadian thing up this way, but they've got a lot of this red sand. Beautiful beach, and I can see there's a sandbar out here. That's just why there's some buoys. Maybe, I guess it's on a line all the way out to keep people away. And this is like a swimming portion here, but I could definitely see not too far out, maybe 20-30 meters, there's a sandbar there. The water should be going down. I believe the low tide is around 12:30 today, give or take, because what we're doing after this today requires low tide. So I've been following the tides today to make sure we hit that place at low tide. So it's a pretty awesome beach, and not something that I personally expected from Prince Edward Island. I knew nothing. I thought we were going to get a lot of rocky coasts, but I can imagine, take away the rain, give me some sun, make it closer to, like, you know, 30 degrees Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit. It'd be quite a nice stop. Just not so much today. Okay, back in the car. I'm gonna head for the lighthouse. Okay, so here we are. This is the Cove Head Harbor Lighthouse. This is built in 1975. We'll go ahead and get a closer look for us here, and it's still in operation today. We can see the light going as we speak. We'll get a bit of a closer look at it just to see. It's only about, I think it's 26.5 feet tall or something like that. I don't know how many meters that is, but it's all wood too, still original to 1975. The gale, 1851. So apparently there was a ship crashed here, and maybe that's why they put this in. I think they were fishing mackerel, it said. So here's another beach, and I get more sandbars out there. They go really far. I can see sandbars, sandbars, sandbars. They're really cool. This wind, not so cool. So I'm just gonna head back in to the car. I hope you can hear any of this and you appreciate me bringing you these amazing sights, rain or shine. This is why you subscribe right here. Whew. Okay, let's get back in the car and head further in to Prince Edward Island National Park. So we're just about to the end here, and you can see this road, which is Robinson's Island Road. You can usually drive all the way back on this back peninsula for quite a ways, and then you can hike back there. That is closed right now. There's a parking lot right there. You can also stay at the beach, but we're just gonna go ahead and head out of the park. One thing we did note, so here's us leaving. This is where you would pay. We found out how to get into the park for absolutely free. So you come on a day where there's terrible weather, they just don't staff the booths, and you can get into the national park completely for free. Crazy. We probably saw 2 or 3 cars that were not from the national park in here today. So there's a good way to get into a national park absolutely for free.
But then you can't enjoy it.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video right here because there's nothing left to see. We're gonna head down south get off the island, unfortunately. Wish you could wait for other weather, but we can't. So I hope you liked the video. Like I said before, I'm doing whatever I can to bring you the best stuff. So this is why you subscribe. Just pull over. This is why you subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now. Comment if you have any comments or questions. Just tell me you appreciate me coming out in the rain to show you what I could show you of Prince Edward Island National Park. Believe me, it looks like an amazing park if the weather was decent. And comment, subscribe, like, all those things. So we're gonna head out of here and head down south. Got a couple of really awesome spots we think we're gonna share with you. So stay with us. That's why you subscribe, because I think these next two are gonna be pretty awesome. So stick with us for the next couple, and we will see you in the next one.